Like everyone's had a moment where they like defend a radio that's bleeding out, or like 3 people like crash a fob or capture a point. But the ones that are most memorable are like when you hot drop a helicopter on the last point and then the helicopter does a flip and you all blow up. We all met on a community server called Expats, and I was playing on Expats as part of my like role within my own community to play on a lot of other servers and meet people.
That gaming community is no longer a thing, but that's where a lot of us kind of interconnected, which is kind of a theme of Squad, is that, you know, when one community goes, you kind of migrate to the next one, meet some new people and so on.
Every community has like a ladder of stories of like how they're all just branches of older communities that kind of just like flow and converge together.
And prior to Expats, I was an admin on an old server called Trial and Error, and that's where I met Slay. He was a regular on the server and, you know, naturally ended up in the same squad a whole lot and became friends. I didn't really pick up the game until COVID, and it felt like that was an easy avenue for just like engaging with people and talking to people, and so it really just snowballed, you know, a place for me and my siblings to like hang out, and then it became like all these peers I met and like all these like friends.
I am a very social creature and I need to talk to people, and COVID was my final straw. I hopped on Squad and I gamed until I found like a random person who like adopted me, and then I played with him like religiously for a summer. I met a wonderful guy named Kane, and he invited me to his group of friends. And then from Kane, I transitioned into the Unnamed, and I found my community there, and I stuck around.
I would describe it as vibrant in a very extreme way. There's so many like groups and communities and teams. This will be like top down. You'll have like server level like communities that are very vibrant and just all kinds of different personalities, and the communities are going to be very welcoming. They love having people. They love growing. So there's a lot of like open doors. People are they're wanting to have fun. So you're all getting suppressed by a machine gun. Everyone's panicking, you know, so it could be fun.
Word of caution, like don't play alone. Like play with your friends, have fun, focus on the positive parts of the strong community. I think vibrant was a fantastic word for Medi, and diverse in background and culture and everything. You meet so many people who have so many different experiences and so much different input. And I think some of my favorite nights have just been after we've played like 5 rounds and I'm tired and it's just me and Outlaw on the call and he's talking about something that I've never encountered in my entire life. I've learned so much about cars. I'm not even interested in cars. But I think that's what makes Squad special.
The diversity in terms of the people you meet is really kind of cool. I've always sort of enjoyed that and how much I can learn from other people. You know, I've had the fortunate opportunity to play a few different games now that have led to like a lot of like personal growth, being able to meet a ton of people. You know, you put pins all over the map and find people that, you know, I could visit, hang out with, have a beer with, or whatever. So yeah, diversity and then the backgrounds that could be offered is kind of amazing. And the game relies so much on that community aspect that you can't really avoid, you know, connecting with people to some extent beyond that, unless you are just not taking part in voice chat entirely. Like you have to actually make an effort to dodge it to get away from it.